All right, shalom, shalom. Giving all praises going on into Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kagadash. All right, the honor some elders and apostles, great millstone, which are the men that rule well. I'm going to try to say truth, peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect as always. And Lord willing, the title will be "This is what you're up against." Inspiration, for the lesson is, but one of the brothers quoted this at camp, and I just thought it would be a good idea to make a lesson on it because. The reality of, the situation that we're all in, us, wherever we're at, we're all in captivity right now, you so-called Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, and those of you that don't have the typical look thereof, but you believe in the 100% truth, us in the truth, man, we are, in a situation where, like Apostle Paul said, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, which I'm gonna get that in Ephesians, the 6th chapter, all right? But, this is what we're up against right here in 2 Timothy 3:1. You see, because the truth is, in this spiritual battle, you're going to come across these different characters in your life, different people that are going to try to put hell on you, and this 2 Timothy 3:1-7 pretty much sums up what makes up the rest of society besides us people that's in the truth, besides us brothers, sisters and believers, besides us, the rest of the world is made up by these people that we're going to read. Okay, the scriptures speak about, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Of course, going in even deeper, when that time of trouble comes, people aren't going to care. The scriptures speak about how during that time of trouble, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, right? Well, you have to keep in mind also that those people that are not going to regard the kings or princes also started off as wicked people as well before they went all the way wild and crazy, So 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Now let's get into that word perilous. I want to get that word perilous because we're in the last days. All right, we're in that time. We're in that time, we're in perilous times. Hard to do, to take, to approach. Hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, savage. So we are in fierce, savage. And mind you, that the last days began when Yahushua was on the scene, when you read Hebrews 1:1. Right, the last days isn't the year 2000 or, 1600s. No, the last days was when Yahushua came on the scene. Evil has been multiplying since he went back up to the Heavenly Father. Wickedness. Even at that time, he said, "Oh ye, let me. I think I had it in this, but even when he was going about preaching and teaching, the sin of adultery was being committed. Of course it was. People were still, especially during that time, and Romans, they partook in the wickedness that you see today. It's nothing new. The scriptures say there's nothing new under the sun. But even Yahushua said, "Oh, ye faithless and perverse generation." So it says that in the last days perilous times shall come. Yeah, fierce, savage, ruthless times, terrible times, right? For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud. And that's what you see. Oh my gosh, man, the pride of people. You see big. What's popular now is people, doing things for what people call clout or for fame, or they'll go and mess with people in stores or mess with people in public. Just a random person, they'll mess with them to try to get views. And proud people, man, ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? People that ain't shit, man. Talking about those people that partake in that stupidity and ignorance and that folly, foolish behavior. It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers. Yeah, the people are, especially in these times, man. There's more people that are non-believers in a power more than ever before. And they go against Yahushua and his ways. Now everybody's a man of science, a woman of science. Weird shit like that. Which science just means knowledge. But what they mean by I'm a man or a woman of science means that I believe in what Esau says. Essentially, because Esau is, false sciences when hit with his carbon dating and all that dinosaur garbage. And I say dinosaur garbage because, he'll tell you that dinosaurs are billions and trillions of years old, which is garbage. The world is not that old, according to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? But all that stuff is, hey, blasphemers, man, to go against. That's what that means. They're against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and his ways. It says disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. Yeah, this generation's unholy. Everybody's a mo. Somebody made a video on the YouTube. I believe it was YouTube, but I think I saw it on Instagram, where a guy was saying how when he was in school, which I believe he went to high school around the same time I went to high school, there was only like a few kids that was mo's, right? You can count them all. You knew who they were. It might have been 5. Maybe even 10 out of the whole high school. Not even 10. 10's kind of pushing it. I know from where I went to school at, it wasn't a lot of mo's like that, right? And then you ask the newer generations, they'll tell you it's 50%. 50% of kids is, over 50% of kids is mo's now. Because it's more socially acceptable. Kids are open to that wickedness, to that alternative lifestyle. That's unholy, man. It says without natural affection, right? Which is just that, these people are unnatural, being, hey, men with men and women with women, you're acting like not even a brute beast would do that. An animal knows better than to be into its own sex. It's counterproductive to everything, and it's just plain old wickedness. It's a sin. It's an abomination, according to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It says truce breakers, false accusers, all this, man. No one has integrity anymore. No one is righteous anymore. No one tries to be righteous, at least. It says false accusers, incontinent, fierce. That's that word again, fierce. It was used also for perilous. Despisers of those that are good, right? You see that with us all the time. People, they're not as aggressive as they used to be. People used to call us bigots and spit at us, but, ignorantly. But nonetheless, that's what you see nowadays. Okay? Despisers of those that are good. We brought out the scripture yesterday at camp. They hate those, they hate him that reproveth in the gate. That's what the people hate. What's good, man? Because what we're telling you, don't live a certain way, because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai will put you to death. And what do they call us? Wicked. We're not men of the Lord. You guys are evil. But what? According to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we're doing the right thing. Traitors, heady, high-minded. Oh man, high-minded. The audacity of these people nowadays. You don't even I don't even gotta mention it. You see it all over the place. You got women be 45 years old, 20 kids, talk about they want a high value man. That's being high minded, because if you knew who you really were, all right, you wouldn't think like that. And it's vice versa too for the men too. An ain't shit dude want to have the baddest chick in the world, but he can't even hold down a job. It goes for them too, men and women. But yeah, the high-mindedness, you got Jake that ain't shit. They think they're worthy of salvation. That's another way to look at it too, man. All right? Jake out here not doing shit, but they think that the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahshai, going to save him and protect him. You got the purple people eaters, the PPE, talking about you can call the Most High whatever you want, and they think they're just going to be okay. Nah, it don't work like that. Lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the power or the Most High, right? Because these people would rather overindulge in life's pleasures and to serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, not realizing that when you serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that's when you have the most freedom and you live. You truly get to experience what life really means and what life is truly about. Having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away, right? Because you got gonna have people, oh, God love me. God got a plan for me. I'm God's favorite, I remember this one, N-Dub was on it's funny actually, my woman showed me. She was like, look at this wicked woman, because she was basically ass naked on screen and was pretending to, I don't want to say pretending, she probably really thought she was basically on the screen talking about, God, what you think about this? I think God want me to wear this. And she was ass naked damn near. You see, having a form of godliness, but what? But denying the power thereof, right? Because they don't do nothing of what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua tells them to do. From such turn away. For of this sort are they which crept into houses, which is also applying it to, also these different false prophets, these false teachers. I know the elder Yahshua Wamba made a video about these about in the UK. You got these fallouts. Now they made a camp and they saying, stuff that's irrelevant, stuff that's not even true, making stuff, pulling stuff out of a hat, man, basically. They have a form of godliness, but deny the true power because at some point their doctrine is all the way off. For of this sort are they which crept into houses and lead captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts. Yeah, that's the purple people eaters all day, man. They're all about talking to the sisters, I ain't gonna say they're all about that because some are, I believe some might be sincere, some may be sincere, and will come out of that. But that's something that these guys do, man. If you notice, the camps, the congregation have a lot of women, and they show it. And they show it. They show how many women they have, over there. These other camps are big on showing off their women. They be on the Instagram, ready for the Passover, and it's a big party, and they got their wives, right? Some of them got wives. Jake talk all this big stuff. They super duper Israelites, but I bet you they women ain't gonna let them have another woman like how we supposed to be able to though. I bet you that. And if they do, it's probably only for a certain amount of time for that world kicks in, because they not in the truth, man. Women ain't in the truth like a man is. There's certain things women just can't take right now. You see, there's certain things that the westernized mindset has overtaken their mind, and they can't shake certain shit until the Lord changed they body, right? It says, ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Right? You got these other camps, man. They sound smart. They sound good on camera. But they never come into the true knowledge. They can never tell you what the MOT to the B is. They can never tell you, not to do, they can never tell you, who Esau is, some of them, They can never tell you the full 100% truth. So I'm going to finish out with Ephesians 6 and 11. Put on the whole armor of the Most High that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Because you see, this up here, these are the trickery of the devil. These people come at us. These are the people you have to be around. All right? Those are the people. Those people are wiles of Satan, which the wiles is the trickery, the cunning arts, the crafts of Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, right? They're part of it. They're part of it. Because what do? They come against the doctrine. And we got to go against it. And they come at you in the world. When you're out your day to day, they come at you. They the people getting you to road rage. They the people getting you to get upset. They might be your boss messing with you at work. That's just a wile of Satan. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, right? Because essentially, this is all principalities. These are people that are just overtaken by evil spirits, right? That's what principalities is talking about. Against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, right? Because these wicked people are the people that are overtaken by the spiritual wickedness in high places, and they're used as vessels of wickedness to mess with you. The scriptures say what? He that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. You've been made prey to these people. So the wickedness of these people out here, what? Because they're trying to pull you back into the world. They're trying to make you get carnal, but no. We're going to be spiritual and what? Put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. And how do you fight back? The scriptures, reading, praying, and fasting. Most importantly, calling upon the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, so that's what you're up against. That's what we're up against. I should have just titled this is what we are up against. We're up against spiritual wickedness in high places. We're against the evil society, and we're in perilous times. Look up that word, do more research on that word on your own time, perilous, because we're in that time. We're not in time of peace. We're in a season of spiritual warfare. We're in a season where people are trying to knock you out the truth. People are trying to, take you out of this thing. We're in a season where Satan's going to come at your family members. We're in a season where Satan's going to jump on people to mess with you. We're in a season where people are going to start to, get more gruesome out here, you see? So that's what we're up against. So, with that, though, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua B'Shem HaKadosh. Double honors to my elders and apostles, a great millstone, which are the men that rule well, and that taught us his truth. Peace, blessings, and citations as always be to the elect. And I pray this was edifying and exhorting. Shalom.